Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. This is the Gamer Diva and welcome back to Deathloop. This is part 2 of the Deathloop series. If you haven't seen the previous episode, basically we're in a high school with a few other people and we're about to play a game called Werewolf. Never heard of this game. I kind of remember the rules. Basically, we're trying not to perish, pretty much. Yeah, without further ado, I'm just going to load right into the game and let's continue this kind of crazy story. You lift your head to the mighty blue sky while trying to process what just happened, when suddenly a voice brings you back to reality. Hey, are you okay? Cece. I remember some of the visual and the names, but we're getting a refresh right now. You look back at Cece and nod your head. The Null game is happening again, huh? And by the look of it, this one is even more messed up than the last. Not only is the game's host different this time around, but so are the participants. Or at least some of them. The setting is different too. Why Sandy High School? Sandy High School out of all places. Why Moral? Why her? Why a version of his daughter? Guys, are we getting lore? Sorry, I didn't mean to confuse you. After all, Cece suddenly approached you and held your hand. Whoa. You have no idea how happy I am to see you again. You have no idea how much I waited for this. We're finally together again. Slow down, girl. I don't even know you. Cece leans forward as she held tighter to your hands. Yeah, what's happening here? Very shameless, very shameless. Cece lets go of your hand and face Zero. Love Zero's design. What do you want, weirdo? Don't be like that, Cece-chan. There's nothing wrong with forming alliances. It's the only way to survive this game, right? Right? And what better way to cement an alliance than a pretty heated kiss? Haha. What? That's not what we were doing. Haha, sure, Cece-chan. I'll get off your hair. Didn't mean to cockblock you or anything. Hee hee. Have fun. Wink, wink. What's happening? Zero then waved her hand and left. You watched her leave until she left your sight. Damn, Zero. She is no less a freak as a participant. But she's right about something. The Null game has officially started. Alliances are bound to be formed. And sooner or later, this game will spire into fucking madness again. We need to escape. Early this time. Trust me. This is the only way to truly survive this game. Look back at Cece and nod your head. Don't know if I want to be trusting anyone since only one of us survives. I have to look out for myself here. First, we should start by searching the school. Where do you think we should start? Well, I remember the last time I went to the roof, we blacked out. Let's go to the library. It's quiet. Oh, the library? Feeling nostalgic, huh? Okay, let's head out. What am I nostalgic for? You nod back to Cece as the two of you head back to the main building. After walking past a few classrooms, you finally arrive at the library. The library. Yes. The library. This one is way bigger than the last, isn't it? Cece then approached one of the shelves and ran her hand across the books. Even though it looks different, it still feels the same. Won't you agree? I feel like... I'm so sorry, guys. Sometimes when I'm reading these, my brain, I guess, reads the dialogue and then I speak. So my brain is going faster than my mouth. It feels like it was only yesterday you and I were searching around the library. searching around for a way to escape. I was so convinced the library had the answers I was seeking. I was so convinced I knew what I was doing. God, it feels like it has been years since then. A lot of things have changed, including myself. Cece then stopped and touched her hair. You haven't said anything about my hair. It's longer than before. Do you like it? I don't know. I think this is a part 2 of this game, so I have no idea. I'm just going to say I like it. Really? You nod your head. Thank you. Cece suddenly fell silent. Her cheeks flushed brighter and redder than ever before. We should get going. Yes, the library has nothing useful for now. Let's go. You two spent the next few hours investigating the different classrooms of the school. But much like every other room in the place, it was completely abandoned. All of those students who once roamed the halls were completely gone, almost like they never existed in the first place. You looked through the window. The mighty blue sky suddenly turned orange, signaling the end of the day. It's already sunset. Cece suddenly holds your hand as you two stare the window. It's okay. You did your best. We did our best. Whatever's going to happen now, we'll face it together, okay? Just you and me. Like always. Cece tightens her grip on your hand. Behind that beautiful smile of hers, you sense fear. You can sense an immense fear that would shatter the very fabric of reality if it ever comes out. But it's not a fear for her life. It's not a fear of death, of the unknown. It's a fear of you, for your existence, for your future together. What? You hold tighter to Cece's hand as a strange feeling suddenly shocks your senses. Are we dying right now? Did I mess up? The next time you open your eyes, you find yourself standing in the cafeteria. But you're not alone. Cece and the rest of your companions are all there. But most of all, she is here too. Welcome back, everyone. Hey, Moral. I don't know what stage trick you guys are using for this teleport thing, but it's making me really nauseous. Can I talk with one of the executive producers about it? I can't have the cuties at home see me puke on live TV. Moral stared at Hassan for a few seconds before she rolled her eyes and faced the rest of you. Now that you're all here, allow me to explain the voting process. Standing among you right now is a killer. Starting tonight, the killer will claim a victim with each passing night. The voting process is your main way of finding and eliminating the killer. The process is simple. You simply discuss the situation among each other and then vote. Each one of you gets to vote, and the person with the highest number of votes gets eliminated. Any questions? Which means one of us will die. By eliminated, you mean killed, right? Whoever gets the highest number of votes will be killed. Affirmative. This is insane. You really expect us to send someone to their death? You can always choose to vote on no one. However, that would only benefit the killer, of course. We don't care. We're not going to play your sick game. We're not going to kill anyone. What do you mean by we, Nazi-chan? Don't go around forcing your own opinion on the rest of us. That's not cute at all. What? I agree with the blonde woman. Not making a choice is a choice in itself. If this killer truly exists, then doing nothing will send one of us to a certain demise. What about the special roles? Cece, who barely spoke a word until now, suddenly interjected. It seems the rest of your companions are also surprised by this. What about them? What if the people with the special roles step up right now? That will narrow down the list of suspects. Great idea, Cece-chan. There are 8 of us here. If we eliminate the people who will play special roles, then only 5 people remain. Even if we vote randomly, there will still be a 20% chance of voting for the killer. That's like pretty high, right? I agree as well. Any kind of advantage we can get will be very helpful. The people with the special roles should step up. Carmine spoke as she faced the rest of your companions. Seconds passed and then minutes, but no one stepped forward. Come on, guys. We can't have dead air. This will totally fuck up the ratings. A few more minutes passed, but once again, no one stepped up. Enough. This is a waste of time. Don't be so hasty, Miral-chan. This is super duper important to us. Just wait a bit, okay? We can wait all night and nothing will change because the special roles haven't been assigned just yet. Huh? Unlike the killer role, the special roles are only assigned during the first night. That's when you start using them after all. So at this moment, none of you has a special role yet. I see. So CC-chan's plan was a no-go from the start. Well, it was worth a shot. It was still worth a shot, so don't beat yourself too much, CC-chan. What's happening? You're trying to bait the killer, huh, Cecilia? Huh? Bait the killer? By declaring that the people with special roles will narrow down the suspect list, she was basically saying that whoever stepped forward will be seen as 100% innocent. She was hoping that would tempt the killer to falsely claim that they had a special role. And since the roles haven't been assigned yet, that would immediately expose them as a fraud and end the game. A very impressive strategy. However, it seems the killer is smarter than what you gave them credit for, Cecilia. Or perhaps you're the killer, and this whole thing was just a diversion to make the others trust you. Perhaps I'm playing right into your hands. Whoa. I have no idea what just happened. This is too confusing for the average viewer. Let's just get to the voting part already. Can I vote him? He's weird. That's where the ratings are. For once, I agree with the delusional creep. Discussion time is over. When you hear your name, please step forward and announce your vote. Morale declared as she started calling out names. The first to go was Nas. I'm not doing this. I'm not going to take someone's life like it's nothing. I'm voting no one. Suit yourself. You're up next, weirdo. Morale spoke as she pointed to Hassan. My moment to shine. Was that good, guys? I, Hassan, the true definition of Sigma male, and the future winner of this game will vote for you. Nas. With exaggerated movements, Hassan pointed at Nas. What? Me? Of course. Ever since the start, you have been doing nothing but trying to push us not to vote for anyone. And who would benefit more than the killer? Gah! So my vote goes for you, Nas. No hard feelings, though. I just want to win the game show. Gah! Jesus, I think I'm going to vote for him. You're a damn lunatic. I'm not doing that, dude. You're doing way too much now. The voting continued after that. Seeing no clear suspect, Carmine chose to vote for no one. Meanwhile, Zero let out a giggle and declared she will follow Hassan's lead and vote for Nas. Jack also voted for Nas. Cece, on the other hand, let out a sigh and voted no one. It was only you and Key left. Alright, it's your turn now, Key. Who will you be voting for? Myself. Key declared with a hushed, low voice. What? I vote for myself. The whole room stared at Key with baffled expressions all over their faces. Are you insane? Fine, whatever. Miral suddenly moved her gaze and faced you. You're up last. Declare your vote and let us end this for today. Everyone's gaze suddenly turned to you. It seems they all understood the current situation, even Hassan. With Nas getting 3 votes and no one getting 3 votes, your vote will seal the deal. Your vote will determine everything. This is a lot of pressure on one girl. Close your eyes and take a deep breath. Cece was right. This situation did spiral into insanity pretty quickly. There haven't been any murders yet, but someone is already on the chopping block. Whether you believe Nas is the killer or not is completely up to you. You get to choose, you get to vote. So who would it be? Interesting. Well, Key from the first episode was a little like bugging out at me. I don't like Hassan for my own personal reasons. I think he's weird. I kind of just want to vote for him for shits and giggles. Definitely not going to vote for myself. I think I'm just going to be funny and vote for Hassan. You lift your arm in the air and point at Hassan. What the hell, dude? Why me? I see now. You're trying to eliminate the toughest competition early in the game. You want all the fans, all the bitches to yourself. I was wrong about you. You're not a milker. A milker shares his bitches. What? Hassan continued expressing his displeasure while spewing all kinds of offensive words. Maybe it was a good idea to vote for him. Eventually, Morel shuts him up and declared the end of the vote. Okay, seems the result is pretty clear. No one will be voted off tonight. Looks of relief appeared on the faces of some of your companions, while others looked completely annoyed. Morel let out another long sigh before continuing to talk. Now, let's go over nighttime rules. Every single one of you has been allocated a room in the school dorms. Leaving your room during nighttime is strictly forbidden and will result in immediate deletion. This, of course, excludes the killer. As the killer, you're free to roam around the school and target one victim per night. Participants with special roles are also technically allowed to leave their rooms during the night. That's pretty freaky. If there are no questions, I'll be seeing you all tomorrow. Morale gave you all one last look before she snapped her fingers suddenly disappeared. The room fell silent once again, but then someone suddenly approached you. Hey, Nas looks at you with a smile. You're welcome, girl, but that guy was just weird. I want you to know that I had no doubts. I have no doubt you'll make the right choice. Beneath those hollow, empty eyes lies a genuine person. A kind person. I realized at the moment I laid eyes on you. I won't forget this. I promise. Nas then approached you and gave you a tight hug. Is the CC girl about to be jealous? See you in the morning. Are people gonna like me? Nas then waved her hand and left while avoiding to look at the three people who tried to vote her out. You're quite the ladies' man. Let's hope your little decision doesn't come back and bite you in the ass later. Haha. Ciao. Did I make a mistake, guys? Zero ruffled your hair, then skipped out the cafeteria. Yo, you might be the MVP today, but it's not over just yet. I will not let you upstage me in the popularity polls, nor will I let you snatch the victory. I will be the one to win the game show. You just wait. Hassan rolled his eyes and left. That degenerate is a cancer on society. Jesus. Cece looked at Hassan in disgust before facing you. Anyway, the first day is over. We did what we could for now. Let's head out. A few minutes later, you were looking through the window. It's nighttime. Deneb, Vega, and Altair greet your eyes. The three stars of the summer triangle. Your mind rushes back to the event in the cafeteria. Thanks to you, no one got voted out today. However, that means the killer still runs free. And tonight, they'll be able to target their first victim. A victim that can easily be you. This is terrifying. Where are we? Are you okay? You nod your head. Do you regret your decision? Do you think you should have voted for Nas? You shake your head no. Good. Never regret your choices. Thank you. Cece suddenly approached the window next to you and lifted her gaze to the sky. Choices make who we are. Preach, girl. One choice leads to another, and by the time you realize it, you have made so many choices. You have branched so many times that your point of origin looks no different than a distant star in the night sky. But that's the beauty of choices. It's freedom. Endless, pure, and unshackled freedom. They lie to us. Happiness is not possible. It never was. Doesn't matter what you achieve, doesn't matter what you get. You'll always want more. You'll always desire something out of your reach. And you will always struggle. You will never be happy. Never. But that's okay. Because freedom is different. And that's what I picked, guys. I chose freedom in the first episode, if you guys remember. Freedom is attainable. You might not control your point of origin or the end. You might not control how you were born or how you die. But everything in between can be yours. Every choice can be yours to make. This is what truly matters. This is what truly matters to me, to you, and to us. Cece suddenly approached you until only a few feet separated you. The killer will make their choice tonight, but that won't matter. Whatever happens tonight will happen. Do you understand? Not even death will separate us anymore. Is she the killer? Is she about to kill me, guys? Cece leaned over and kissed you on the cheeks. She then waved her hand and walked into her room. You stood in the hallway for a few seconds before walking inside your room. A dark, creepy bedroom greets your eyes. You look around you and nothing feels out of place, but every fiber in your being is screaming for you to get out, to run away and get as far away from this room as you possibly can. However, you know the rules. Leaving your room during nighttime will result in your immediate demise. You approach your bed and lie down. But then, please, Lord. Oh! Guys, we're not the killer! A word suddenly flashes through your eyes. Detective. The detective's special role. Seems that's the role you got. According to morale, you're able to choose one person each night and investigate them. Using this special role, you can determine if they are the killer or not. So the real question now is who? Who will you investigate? Guys, I might stop it here and continue in the next video. Nah, let's just investigate now and we'll see what happens. I'm gonna do... Can I pause here? Or save? Cool. Damn, I should have did that before when we were voting. I'm gonna do... Key because she voted for herself and I can ask her kind of why she did that. You decide to investigate Key. She's been acting the weirdest after all. You lie back down in bed. There's nothing else you can do but wait. Wait and hope. Hope that you'll wake up from your slumber and see the light of day. Hope that the killer won't target you and end your existence tonight. Hope that this isn't the end. Guys, what happens if I do die? You empty your head of these thoughts and surrender your fate to the night. Like Cece said, whatever happens tonight will happen. You close your eyes. You open your eyes just to be greeted by a bird standing outside your window. It seems you survived. We did it, guys. I was worried for a second. You try to get up from your bed when... What's happening? Innocent. Innocent? Looks like you got the result of your special role. So did I do all that in my sleep? Key is not the killer she never was. A sudden knock on the door startles you. Interesting, actually. Very, very interesting. So it lets you know off the bat who you choose is innocent or not. Damn. What if I would have chosen Naz? And I was right. You get up on your feet and approach the door. Good morning. I'm so glad you're okay. Sorry, guys. I just burped. Cece came closer and gave you a tight hug. Cece's smile suddenly disappears. We have a situation. Who died? You follow after Cece as you move through the hallway until you reach a certain dorm room. You can see some of your companions standing outside the room. The whole atmosphere was extremely tense. Cece gives you a slight nod as you two walk inside. A bloody room greets your eyes. You quickly take a step back and look around. However, you can't see anyone in the room. Cece notices your confusion and speaks. The body is not here anymore. Morale snapped it away and gave us an autopsy report instead. However, we all had a good look at the body before she did. It's Jack! Jack is the victim! So the guy with the black hair is dead. Damn. That sucks. The image of a well-dressed man sporting a cold look crosses your mind. For some reason, you can't picture him as a victim. I've already searched the room. There isn't anything interesting here. Let's head out. Damn, R.I.P., but it wasn't us. While trying your best not to step on the bloodstains, you leave the room. It's a mess. A part of me was hoping nothing would happen. The killer wouldn't strike. Or maybe the guardian angel would manage to protect the target. But sadly, the killer succeeded. The only clue we have is this autopsy report Morale gave us. It's not that detailed, to be honest, but I'll give you a rundown. Alright, let's check it out. The victim is Jack. Male, age 34, height 1.84 m, weight 85 kg. Cause of death, hypovolemic shock caused by severe blood loss. The victim was found with multiple wounds all over his body, 1 wound to the neck, 5 in the chest, and 12 in the abdominal region. The murder weapon was a sharp object, likely an axe. There were no signs of struggle. Whoa. The report doesn't mention anything else. No fingerprints or DNA or anything that can directly point us to the killer. I assume Morale doesn't want us to know more than we should. Still, the number of afflicted wounds concerns me. What do you mean? Think about it. There were no signs of struggle, which led me to believe that the victim was unconscious the whole time. If that's true, then 1 hit to the head or neck should be enough to kill the victim. Yet the killer chose to repeatedly strike the victim 18 times in total. No matter how you think about it, this is very excessive, I agree. Why would the killer do that? What do you think? Guys, I'm gonna save here again. I'm gonna say the killer I feel like we're getting ahead of ourselves, guys. I'm gonna say the killer was angry. Angry? Huh. The excessive hits could be caused by anger or very strong negative emotion. This usually aligns with crimes of passion. But that also brings up a different problem. With the exception of you and me, none of the other participants should know each other. In the previous Null game, the participants were all picked from different timelines and their memories were manipulated. It was done to ensure a fair game. Could things be different in this game? I mean, sure to keep an eye on how the participants acted with each other. So far, I haven't noticed anything unusual. We're probably unconscious when we're doing the killing. That wouldn't be a surprise to me. They all seem to treat each other like complete strangers, which means the killer is either pretending not to know anyone or somehow they found a strong reason to hate Jack in the one day they knew him. Both possibilities are equally terrifying, to be honest. Of course, there's also the possibility that your theory is wrong and the killer wasn't motivated by anger at all. There isn't enough proof right now to confirm or deny any of these deductions, to be honest. This is going nowhere. When it comes to the killings, the killer has a massive advantage over us. Doesn't matter how much we investigate, without surveillance footage, witnesses, or at least some kind of evidence, the killer will always be in the lead. Do you get where I'm going with this? The special roles. Indeed, they're our best weapon against the killer. If the people with special roles work together, the killer won't have a chance. However, that will be a very difficult task to accomplish, I agree. No one knows what role the other person has, and with the killer hiding in our midst, the people with special roles won't risk as... I'm doing it, guys. The mind is going. the people with special roles won't risk exposing themselves. The fact that we're all strangers in this game doesn't help either. Still, if we want to survive this game and stop the killer, then making use of the special roles is our best shot. Cece continues talking. You suddenly are reminded of your special role, the detective role. You even used it yesterday. Should you tell? No! She has been nothing but supportive and affectionate towards you since the very start. If there's someone you could trust in this group, it's her, right? So should you tell her? You take a deep breath and decide to not tell her. Are you crazy? She could be the killer. I don't know. Why would I take... And she kissed me. I don't know her. I don't know anybody. You decided not to share this information with Cece and simply look away. Cece gave you a puzzled expression before she suggested you to continue searching the school for clues. Seeing no reason to refuse, you decide to go along. Before you knew it, it was already the end of the day. Okay, guys, I'm actually going to end the episode there. I feel like a lot has happened in these couple of minutes, and someone has died already. So far, my thoughts, I don't trust Cece. She kind of came out of nowhere, being affectionate with me. I feel like we shouldn't really expose ourselves, I think. And she said it too. She said, guys, stay with me now. Stay with me, guys. I just don't trust her. I'd rather us keep our role to ourselves. I'm a little suspicious of Naz. I think the suit guy voted for her. So right now it's either Naz or Cece that I'm a little bit skeptical. I'm side-eyeing. But yeah, guys, that is part 2 of Deathloop. Please keep a lookout for episode or part 3. Plan on probably posting that next week. Yeah, if you guys enjoyed the video, please leave a like and a comment of what you think so far. If you guys have any predictions of who you think the killer is, or what do we think of Cece, about our role, what do we think in general, guys. Yeah, and if you guys also haven't, please subscribe to keep up with, you know, brand new videos. As it says on my header, I do post every single week, new videos every week. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching and being a part of part 2 of Deathloop. I will catch you guys in the next video. Bye, guys.